We have a pretty packed week of new releases, while most of the older movies drop around 50%. But yes, we have the new box office update. Minecraft is still the number one movie at the box office. It is officially now the second highest grossing movie of the year, behind Nisa 2, which the box office analyst sites literally just left out for some strange reason. I still think there's another Chinese movie that's I think ahead of it too, but Minecraft will probably pass that movie. But yes, it is now the highest grossing Hollywood movie of the year, beating Captain America Brave New World in 2 weeks. Yes, outgrossing Captain America Brave New World so quickly as well. Minecraft movie has made $550 million globally as well. And this is gonna be a movie that might actually make $1 billion. The only thing going against Minecraft movie making $1 billion is not doing super. It's doing actually the numbers in internationally are pretty well, but internationally it's not outperforming domestic. And we talked about this with Despicable Me 4. I said that movie probably will not hit $1 billion because the numbers were not there. Minecraft is at 550 million in the second weekend as well, and Mario I believe was at like 600 million. So Mario is already having like better legs than Minecraft, I believe, as well. Minecraft has also went back into the normal movie legs as well. Which isn't too surprising because again, guess what? The kids went back to go see Minecraft on the second weekend. Who would have thought that? Who would have been expecting that? But I think the best comparison is with the Mario movie as well. And maybe Barbie if we really want to compare it to Barbie, but currently Minecraft and Mario are like neck and neck domestically at this point. Oh wait, that's actually those numbers are a lie. At the point in the releases, like on the days of the releases, because we had to remember Mario got a 2-day head start over Minecraft. So without that 2-day head start, Mario and Minecraft are neck and neck. But it probably won't be that like that for very long. Mario movie ended up making 571 million domestically. Could Minecraft reach 500 million domestically? We'll wait and see, obviously, with that one as well, But both Mario and Minecraft were released at the same time. And I remember Mario movie came out very quickly on Blu-ray and DVD. Yeah, Mario movie came out very quickly on Blu-ray and DVD as well which I do think definitely hampered that movie's box office potential a lot because they released this movie so quickly on digital that it didn't really have. And I wish Hollywood would stop doing this. If a movie is doing well, they should try to keep it in the theaters as long as possible to make as much money as possible as well. It is the same thing to Wicked as well. Like Wicked, yes. Remember when they said that Wicked had enough gas in the tank to make $500 million? Oh, digital release, and guess what? Wicked stopped making money after that as well. And I think it'll probably be the same thing with Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft will probably release it on digital probably around sometime in May. Okay, as well because they want those streaming numbers very quickly. Okay, because I do think movies on streaming do make more money than movies in the theater. As well But Minecraft movie is making a lot of money. It's also now the second highest grossing video game movie of all time, surpassing Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Which, if you compare this is the third highest grossing video game movie of all time. And Mario movie really passed it within 2 weeks. Yes. You know how great we were talking how great Sonic movie 3 did? Well, guess what? Minecraft surpassed Sonic 3 very quickly. Also, Sonic 3 will gain the Blu-ray on the 15th. So, of course, definitely look forward. That's going to get a lot of views because guess what? The Sonic movie 2 did well. And also, I got the 4K version because there's still, for some strange reason, no standard Blu-ray release of Sonic 3. Either way, the Sonic 3 movie released with the Blu-ray. And I probably would eventually get a 4K player as well. Because, unfortunately, the whole thing is that 4K is going to soon become the standard format for TVs as well. And there was probably going to be no need for a standard Blu-ray because if you really think about 4K is becoming the standard for movies now. 4K is becoming the standard for movies. Also, you could put in Barbie in the comparison. Barbie had immense rigs, though, as well. Immense rigs because of memes. Barbie is another movie that sold itself mostly on memes, too, from TikTok. Like, Minecraft movie and Barbie are literally TikTok movies. Okay, movies that only also Oppenheimer too, because Barbenheimer was a whole TikTok thing as well. But let's get down to the other movies. The King of Kings, which unfortunately did not reach 20 million. I thought it would because there was reports this movie had 20 million pre-sales, but apparently those numbers were wrong. But either way, this movie is in theaters and made $19 million domestically as well here. I don't know a budget for this movie as well here. Angel Studios usually doesn't release budgets for the movies. So yeah. This movie's doing pretty okay. A record opening for a faith-based movie. Also, I think it's gonna do pretty well next week because it's Easter next week. The Amateur isn't doing too well. Again, this movie vastly underperformed the expectations. This movie was actually expected to open to 20 or 40 billion, but I think those domestic expectations was before the Minecraft movie came out. I think a lot of this movie's money was taken for the Minecraft movie, obviously, because people would rather watch that than watch this, obviously as well. So this movie is a massive flop. It's not doing too well because $60 million budget. This movie needs to make well over $100 million to break even as well here. And yeah, the Amateur isn't really doing too well domestically as well. So, come on, numbers. Warfare isn't doing too well. Only $8 million opening. This movie needs to make a lot more money, like $50 to $60 million to break even. Not a failure. Again, Warfare and Hollywood continues to struggle with non-financial movies. I know Warfare is an A24 movie. A24 movies usually don't have huge openings, but Avatar is a failure it's the third failure this year for Disney. This is of course going to end the box office booze. Of course, Lilo and Stitch. Obviously, Lilo and Stitch will make a lot of money. But other than that, like Fantastic Four probably might not make that much money. Thunderbolts will probably flop, and they also have Avatar and also there's that Predator movie recently aired this year, but that's mostly for a more than East movie audience. And also there's Zootopia 2, though. I think it's still Zootopia 2 and Avatar will make money. But again, Avatar doesn't have China this time. Like Avatar Way of Water, they can go all the way back to 2022, made a lot of money in China. Okay, so here's the numbers, and here is the amount of money in China. So if we exclude the Chinese numbers, it could still make $2 billion, but it won't make the same amount of money if the movie is banned from China, because China banned Hollywood movies. So they're gonna have to make money elsewhere. Well, and Disney is kind of screwed. And also, Avatar 2 did way worse than the first movie too, as well, domestically and internationally. It did worse than the first movie. Also, the first Avatar movie had like 3 or 4 real releases as well, But, the original Avatar had like 100 real releases as well here too. So, yeah. But Avatar 1 made, especially if it doesn't for inflation, Avatar 1 made way more money, $4.4 billion. So if you really think about it, Avatar Way of Water is a massive drop-off from the first movie globally, as the first Avatar made way more money. And I do expect for the third Avatar for it to drop money more and more. But yeah, especially without those Chinese numbers, Avatar is not going to make that much money. Let's go back to the actual topic of the video, because we usually went off topic about Avatar's numbers as well here. But Drop isn't really doing too well. Who would have? This is like a generic ass movie about about the dangers of phones. Like nobody cares about this bullcrap anymore. Okay, phones are basically a normal thing now. They're still making movies about the dangers of phones. Like why? Okay, like who asked for this? Yeah, no surprise, it's a flop as well. They have the Chosen Supper, Last Supper Part 3. Yeah, these movies just continue making money as well. And then we have A Working Man, which again, this movie's not gonna make much money, make back its money. Which I know this movie actually has some fans, but again, nobody's going to go see it. So again, Actually, I think Working Man is based off a comic book. Snow White, again, a huge box office failure. The movie is far away out of the negative $500 million range. At least that's one accomplishment this movie has had. But other than that, this movie's still a huge, huge flop. This is probably the biggest box office failure of all time. Okay? This is probably the biggest box office failure of all time. Move over Marvels. We have a new biggest box office failure of all time, and that's Snow White. As well. And yeah, this movie is starting to now send feeders because no one's going to go see this movie. Don't be surprised if next week they literally just kick out this movie out of all feeders as well. Yeah. Yeah, Woman in the Yard, another, this movie is not going to break even as well. It also is not doing too well internationally either. So, yeah, this movie is not doing, is a pretty big failure. Actually, it's a small failure for Blumhouse. So, it's not doing too good for Blumhouse as well. They do have FNAF coming out, so, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to like Disney, yeah, actually we won't go there. I'm talking about Disney movies as well. I don't think Avatar 3 is gonna make $2 billion. Okay, Avatar 1, 2 was a huge drop off from 1, and Disney was practically advertising the hell out of it. And this time, Avatar 2 has actual competition with FNAF 2, Zootopia 2, Wicked for Good, the SpongeBob movie, and all of these movies here. But and even in January, you still have the other Avatar coming out, and 28 Years, The Bone Temple, which as well in 2026. We really don't have anything coming out in 2026 so far. We have Cat in the Hat coming out in 2026 and Scream 7. Why aren't you releasing them on oh, that's because there's a Marvel movie coming out, that's why. 2026 March is also pretty barren too. You know, April we have Mario, The Mummy, Avengers as well. But we're gonna find out what movies are coming out over the year. Also, we have a new Spider-Man movie coming out. Yeah, I'm not excited to see it. And of course, 2026, you're gonna have a lot of movies coming out. Dune Messiah, Werewolf, which is basically trying to recreate the sense of Nostalrifu of other fables and stories. Shrek 5, Ice Age 6, and Jumanji 3 as well, which is gonna be a lot of movies coming out. As well, especially 3 movies that appeal towards families, which is Jumanji 3, Ice Age 6, and Shrek 5 coming out. Also, we have Dune Messiah coming out. Whereas that movie's like, disaster waiting to happen, considering the fact that is this the one? Oh, I think it was the Batman too. The one, but Dune Messiah. Okay, Dune. I think we're thinking of a different movie as well. But the Batman, I think Batman Part 2, I think was supposed to release next year. But 2026 is gonna probably not be a very good year too. So yeah, I think Minions will make money. Mario will make money. Okay. Toy Story 5 may make $1 billion. I'm talking about movies that make $1 billion. Minions might make $1 billion. Mario will definitely make $1 billion. Avengers Doomsday, I'm not too sure about because Marvel movies are just not doing too well. I think Deadpool Wolverine was just a rare occurrence because Brave New World flopped, and that's supposed to connect to it. Thunderbolts is projected to flop, and Fantastic Four, there's something identity politics in that movie as well. Yeah, we also have Spider-Man coming out, but again, I think Spider-Man kind of peaked with the other one, the other movie that released. More movies can make $1 billion. I think Shrek 5 could make $1 billion. Okay, if the Minecraft movie could overcome that bad first trailer, Shrek 5 can overcome that teaser trailer. Okay? The only problem isn't Dia's in the movie, but again, the Shrek 5 is trying to appeal. I think Shrek 5 is going to mostly appeal towards the memes like Minecraft movie did. Okay? Shrek 5 literally is going to be the next Minecraft movie. It's also releasing during the holidays, which is a huge box office as well. But Shrek 5 has to deal with Jumanji as well. So, and Ice Age as well. Yeah. Which Ice Age 6 could also be like a Minecraft movie. I know Ice Age Quiz and Courses was not really well liked, But Ice Age 6 could also be a. They could also make Ice Age 6 into like a Minecraft-esque movie where it's mostly focusing on the memes. Because that's what kids like memes. Okay? As shown with the Minecraft movie. They can easily make Ice Age 6 and Shrek 5 into meme movies. It could be the meme battle. And that's, considering that Jack Black and Jumanji 3, that's the whole big problem. There's 3 huge family movies coming out on December 2026. And what else could make $1 billion? Besides Shrek and Mario and Avengers could still very well make $1 billion, obviously. But Minions could make $1 billion too. Okay, but again, every time a new Despicable Me movie comes out, they always make the same amount of money. So I'll say around $900 million as well here. But the Minions movies always do well, though. And 2027, well, we don't really have anything coming out in 2027. I think Spider-Verse is coming out, but I think Spider-Verse could make $1 billion, obviously, as well. But Batman Part 2 could too, because I think Batman Part 1 almost made a lot of money. But Bluey the movie could make $1 billion, of course. Of course, Bluey the movie could make $1 billion. I think Bluey the movie, out of all the movies that we mentioned in 2027, could make $1 billion. Because kids love Bluey. And in 2028, well, it's too far from now. Is that all the places you go movies still finally coming out? And so, yeah, 2027 we're gonna go back to the standard. Yeah, 2027 is packed. You have Zelda, Sonic 3, and Godzilla coming out all within 2 weeks. So, I think that's because that's Easter. Yeah. I'm looking for older places you'll go. That's coming out in 2027, too. Oh, it's coming out 2028. Okay. Yeah. Remember it was supposed to come out like in 2026, they delayed to 2027, it's coming out 2028. I don't know why I announced a movie that far out, but the Avatar sequels are also coming out until 2031. Also, Illumination has a movie coming out in 2030. We don't know what that movie is, but I think in 2026 we'll know what movies are coming out in 2026 as time goes on. Obviously as well here. And yeah, goodbye.